Hey Fran, come and look. We got a package and I had nothing to do with ordering it.
What? That's a first.
Right.
What is this thing? Nebula X1 Pro projector with a 7.1.4 speaker system, all encased in the same unit here.
That looks really cool. I can't wait to open this up.
Yeah, I mean, if this is all inclusive in one contained unit, you literally could take like an entire theater system wherever you go. So let's get this thing unboxed and set up and see how wild we can get.
Movie night!
Yeah. All right, so it looks like they've made this very convenient to take apart. So let's unclip these two guys here, Jen. Okay. One on each side. And then this is able to just be lifted off. Woo! Look at that.
See, you know what? I know that this isn't a huge thing, but I remember their boxing is like really cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Unfold the box here.
Ooh.
I'm glad there wasn't anything like important in there that I would have just broken.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Wow.
Oh, does it have a cover?
It has a cover, a case. It says Soundcore right here. That's the speaker system here, you know, the 7.1.4 that Anchor is partnering with here. Should we lift this thing out?
You got it?
Look at that, it just opens up. Ready? There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, this thing's awesome. That was one of the easiest unboxing I've ever seen. Jen, look.
Oh my gosh.
It's my
They
carry-on.
thought of everything.
I'm gonna take this on the airplane. See you later.
You know what? You bring up a good point with that though, because could you imagine someone who does like trade shows and needs to have a little portable projector? All you need is a white wall.
All right, Jen, it looks like we have some like, well, sort of plastic stuff to pull. You wanna go for it?
Okay, let's see what we've got. Do we pull or, oh, it goes down. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, pretty.
So that just goes up and down? Yeah. What's down here?
It's down here. Okay. Power cord. Look, it's retractable, and let's see how long it is.
What do you think? Let's see how long of Brandon's arm length that is.
That's about.
You know, 6 foot-ish. So there, we showed you guys the video, but we also have the audio, Jen. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Speakers everywhere, man. All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
Get up this side.
We just pull them out. There is a speaker. Look at that. This one says L on it. That one says R. They say right there, right rear, left rear, or rear left. And then they show you to use the little feet here. Look at this thing, man. Are you serious?
Oh my gosh.
That
This
is wild.
So cool.
Now it looks like in order to get the other speakers out, we have to turn this sucker on. Right here, it says lift for power cable, pull to project, press the power button, and then extend the speakers out, retract them, etc. So let's plug the sucker in.
Yeah.
Go gadget power. All right. Got the old extension cord here. You ready for this? Look, we got lights.
Lights.
We got lights, Eric. Press to extend.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely giving me some Star Wars Android vibes here, for sure. It looks like the BB unit that'll play karaoke for you, you know? Very useful in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Let's pull the speakers off. I mean, they're out. Should we press the button? Yeah, there you go. Wow, it says Soundcore. It's got power button, USB Type-C. It says front left, tells you where to position it. Looks like we got a little, Jen, I'm doing it. I just did it.
How dare you?
There we go. Nice looking speaker, man, honestly. And in this speaker, they have part of the center channel. So both of them have a center channel speaker in them, and then they have vertical sound too. So, I mean, not only is it compact, neat, and all works together, but it's actually like really high quality too. This is awesome.
And little feet.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But wait, my question is it my right or your right?
Front right, so you go over here.
Okay.
Boom, that's how it would sit, you know, something like that. So let's put this back together and show them a few more of the top buttons and ports and things like that here. All right.
You know what? Can we just point this out? Because one thing, like when we take things apart, it's like, how do I remember it, how to put it back together? There's a little blue line right here, and there's blue right there. So you just connect the blue lines.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
All right, so again,
There we got the red.
got your red and your blues. This thing is slick.
Yeah, it is.
See, the blue goes by the blue, I bet. Let's see. Indeed. Yeah, you just gotta pop it in there a little bit. There you got it.
I don't want to break it.
And then what do we got? Got an HDMI input, a couple USB-Cs, and a regular USB-A. There you go. And then we got Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, HDMI support, obviously all necessary, awesome things. Power button's red, so they illuminate. Obviously outdoor, that's gonna help. You got your extension, you got volume up and down, you got settings buttons, go back, autofocus and all that. Wow, this thing is amazing. Jen, I think there's one more surprise for you yet.
Okay.
Why don't you press that button right there? Open that up.
Oh, yes.
Matching microphones for karaoke. And you know, the remote. I was wondering, I guess we kind of just totally forgot that we would need a remote for this. But I guess more importantly, we got the mics.
We can go crazy with
This is awesome. All illuminated with a little pouch here with cords. Look at that. We got USB-C cords in here. Store all kinds of stuff in there, Jen. Look at that. You know, batteries for the remote. Nice. I like it.
Very nice.
Yeah, I am pretty impressed with Anker's design of this entire thing, Jen. To have a projector, 7.1.4 surround sound setup. Literally a carrying case.
Yeah. Rolling
Roll
handle.
it right outside to watch movies on it. Awesome.
Yeah, they really thought of everything. It's kind of amazing.
Let's fire this thing up. I mean, it's already on and Caesar is freaking out right now, but I think we want to like get this set up in this room and let's fire this up and watch a movie. You know what I mean?
Can't wait. Yeah.
All right. All right, that was an awesome preview. I'm glad you guys got to see that. But how did we get here? Obviously, you saw me put the speakers up, but that was like step 2, to be honest. The first step was setting up the actual projector in the middle of the room and turning that sucker on, and it gave us that spatial adaptation where it went through and scanned the room for the screen and fit right on to a 132-inch screen that we got right in front of us. And of course, I was very eager then to put these speakers out in the room, and it walks you through it on the setup screen, so it shows you exactly what you should do. Now, it ruined my surprise because we do have a blow-up inflatable outdoor screen that we're gonna show you, but that's not what we're currently using. So after pressing the little button here on the top of the projector to bring out the front speakers, we just place those on our stand. And then the same for the rear speakers. All 4 of them have these cool little feet that you can pull out, so the speakers stand up nicely, and it's a pretty cool looking setup. So the entire system gives you that 7.1.4 full surround sound Dolby Atmos setup. And again, that's Soundcore and Nebula, both by Anker, coming together to give you this setup. And then after you have your speakers laid out, it'll take you right through the flex wave calibration setup, where it'll go through and calibrate each speaker and tell you where the exact sweet spot is for your listening environment. And funny enough, I'm sitting in the ideal spot to watch a movie and listen to this. Now, the couch is a little bit further behind than really it should be, so I gotta slide that couch up. But that's exactly where I'm sitting. You can move that a little bit around the room if needed, and then just press back to then accept the new calibration spot. And first up on the home screen then, you have the Google TV operating system. I've raved about the Google TV OS on and on over the years. Really great for all the apps and continuity if you're in the ecosystem. If you're watching, YouTube TV in one room, you can come out here and just keep on watching. Same thing for a lot of the other apps. Overall, probably my favorite operating system, and I'm glad it's included on the X1 Pro. But besides that, there's all kinds of great features to talk about with regards to the X1 Pro. And the first up is its brightness. As you can see with this HDR footage, it's extremely bright, up to 3,500 ANSI to be exact. And that is really great for a projector of this price, and just in general, that's extremely bright. And it's not just all about brightness too, there's really great detail, to be honest. And that's thanks to Nebula's patented 4K triple laser optical engine. Their second generation U-shaped laser design is liquid cooled and produces great clarity when combined with their 14-element all-glass lens. Altogether, you have these amazing colors that cover 110% of Rec 2020 color gamut, which is really impressive to see in person. So really, I expect nothing less. A very bright, colorful, and clear image. And the X1 Pro also has a 5,000:1 native contrast ratio, which is supported by a dynamic iris. And this goes all the way up to 56,000:1 if you have that dynamic contrast algorithm engaged. And the X1 Pro is even better at this dynamic contrast algorithm
algorithm than the original X1, which was already really good. The Nebula X1 Pro also has the AI projector HDR tone mapping algorithm that adjusts HDR tone mapping in real time, adapting to the screen size, ambient light, and content type, ensuring really good HDR reproduction. And lastly, of course, this has Dolby Vision, which is really the HDR standard, and the X1 Pro is ISF certified. But fantastic picture quality is only half the battle. We also have the entire wireless 7.1.4 Dolby Atmos system to talk about too. So the 7 obviously references the 7 horizontal channels and then 1 subwoofer with 4 overhead height channels, which delivers audio that surrounds you from every direction. And this is hardware level Dolby Atmos decoding. This is not like just artificially throwing sounds around the room to try to achieve that. This is real Dolby Atmos and it sounds amazing. So that's 14 drivers and all 4 of the satellite speakers and the projector, which creates that 7.1.4 sound field. And that's with all 4 speakers extended. Now, if you keep the 2 front speakers connected to the actual X1 Pro projector, then you're gonna have a 5.1.2 setup. And if all 4 speakers are inside of it, it's gonna be a 2.1 setup. So depending on what room you're in and kind of the setup you're currently going for, it's a pretty convenient setup. Now, we still gotta talk about gaming and karaoke before taking this sucker outside. But first, let me give you that sound demo I promised. For this, we have a standard projector with built-in speakers versus the entire Coresuite system of this X1 Pro. So as you can tell, there's a massive difference. Normally projectors have decent sound, but it's based on the location of the projector. So that's why you could hear it mostly to the left side there, and there wasn't much range either. The X1 Pro has 400 watts of power compared to just 20 watts for the competitor, with bass down to 38 hertz. And the system has up to 8 hours of battery life while using its own low latency wireless system for stable connectivity. And obviously the sound quality was significantly better, higher fidelity, and much more immersive. And the X1 Pro with this Coresuite design is at the same price point as other flagship projectors with just basic 20-watt sound systems. And it didn't take long for the family to test out that sound quality, because literally the same night we opened this box, Jen and Jacoby found the microphones and were performing to their favorite karaoke songs, of course, K-pop Demon Hunters and Frozen. And then I think by accident they discovered one of the coolest features of the entire system, which is the AI vocal removal. So that actually takes content and removes the main audio from it and still leaves like the surround sound and the instruments or whatever else might be playing. So you actually don't have to find a karaoke song to do karaoke. You can just play anything and sing along with it. So on the microphone, you just press that vocal removal button once and it turns orange, which moderately removes the voices from the background music. If you press it twice, it turns red, and that completely removes the voices. And if you press it a third time, it turns light blue, which turns the AI vocal removal off. And that's very important, because after we were done karaokeing, we went back to the Google TV to Netflix, which is included on this Nebula X1 Pro, to watch the show Wednesday that Jacoby and I are going through the second season right now. And to my dismay, there were no vocals. And that's because we hadn't turned the vocal removal off yet. So it gives me a great opportunity to show you guys how good this feature is. So I'm gonna play a clip of this show Wednesday without the vocal removal and then turn it on so you can see what it's doing with the AI.
It's quite a catch. I'm gonna miss the Wednesday. It's not over yet. He's innocent.
So that's pretty trippy and, you know, obviously a really cool feature if it's engaged properly and you're using it for karaoke. But, you know, watching a TV show, we don't want that on. And then the next morning I wake up and now they're downstairs playing video games as well. So they found the HDMI input that it has so you can connect your favorite console. And who could argue with immersive gaming on a 132-inch projector with a full surround sound system? So they were having fun playing some of their favorite games. But we can't have all the fun inside. We also wanted to take it outside because we have this 200-inch inflatable projection screen screen, which is really easy to set up. I mean, it comes with the pump, and 5 minutes later, it's inflated and you're ready to go. And the front speakers actually attach right onto that screen, which makes it very convenient. They're very well placed in your listening environment. Honestly, it's a lot better than putting these on the ground because I have a dog and I don't need any accidents happening here. And then you can just put the rear speakers anywhere because, you know, that's the cool thing about this FlexWave audio system is it's very adaptable to your environment. And once you turn on the projector again, you got that spatial adaptation as part of the IEA 5.0. So it's got 25-degree auto micro gimbal, so it can scan the whole area. It's got obstacle avoidance, auto screen fit, auto focus, and auto keystone. And it can zoom in and out with that adjustable throw ratio. So with that one-click smart setup and a blow-up screen, we were up and running in no time. And it just so happens that the night that we were setting this up, my favorite football team was just kicking off, which gave us an opportunity to kind of evaluate some of the sports content that we would do in a TV or projector review. And like the other content, it's very sharp and very colorful, which is pretty impressive because this game is actually being displayed at 720p and upscaled to this 4K image. So on a 200-inch inflatable screen outdoors at night, this looks fantastic. But the game has ended and the Packers won, and now it's time to watch a movie with the family. And I think we've gone over all the features, but I do want to give you guys a little summary / buying advice. As with all of these Nebula projectors, the X1 Pro is extremely bright and very clear with its patented 4K tri-laser engine. All the different content that we're watching, including this movie, just looks very sharp and colorful. And the projector comes with the one-click smart setup with IEA 5.0. So it's quick and easy to get it displayed on your screen or wall. And if that's all you were getting, I'd already say it's a pretty good deal, but that's not the case. This is an all-in-one Coresuite design, so you get a complete audio-visual solution. The Soundcore wireless 7.1.4 Dolby Atmos sound system is pretty unique and inventive, not to mention that it sounds fantastic. So getting that in addition with its ability to use that FlexWave system to find the sweet spot within your listen area is really like getting two systems for the price of one. And literally on top of that, you're getting two wireless microphones for plenty of karaoke time with the AI vocal removal. So there's no question that the Soundcore Nebula X1 Pro is the total package and totally worth it at this price point. Now, to determine exactly how much you'll be paying for this, you definitely should check the links in the description below, because right now if you deposit $100, you're actually going to get $300 off the initial Kickstarter price. And I think that lasts until September 23rd, but even after that, you're still going to be able to get a great price at the Kickstarter campaign by clicking the link in the description below. And if there's any features that you guys have questions about or are really excited for, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.